welcome to Digital Sin Gaming. This is episode, I don't know, 6? I'm already forgetting what episode it is. Anyway, in episode 6, Direwolf20's mod packs. So, last episode we did stuff. Haha! This episode, what I've already done between episodes is I've done a little bit more mining. As you can see, we've got this in here. We are half full, which is good. We still have a ton of power and we still have a ton of coal, so it's not burning down as much as I thought it would be, which is absolutely brilliant. Between the episodes as well, I knocked up a brewing stand, went over to here and went to the blaze spawner a couple of times. So we've got not a massive amount. We've got 12 blaze rods and a couple of blaze powder. So we haven't got a massive amount, but we got enough for what we need to do and for what I wanted to do. Obviously, having gone around the Nether and that, we created, I created some potions of fire resistance. So yeah, really straightforward, because I've got to make some more anyway. You put a bit of blaze powder in here, which powers all of this. You then go and grab a nether wart, a fire cream, and a redstone. Okay, so in here is just water bottles. So you take the bottle, dunk it in there, come back over to here, and you make 3 at once. So you put the nether wart in, which will, it takes a few seconds, but it actually changes it into an awkward potion. See, I'm learning this shit. So yeah, this basically nether wart will take it into turn it into an awkward potion, which is where you have the base potions start from. And once that is complete, these will turn into awkwards. You then put the magma cream in, which then turns these into potions of fire resistance with 3 minutes each. Now, the reason that you put the redstone in is because that goes from 3 minutes then to 8. So if we were to take these potions out now, then they would be, as soon as this is completed, these would be 3 minutes each with potion, there we go, fire resistance 3 minutes each. You put the redstone in, and that somehow bubbles and does its crap and makes this, you see, instead of 3 minutes, it will change it to 8 minutes. So really straightforward. One of these brewing stands is just 3 cobblestone across the bottom and 1 blaze rod. So as soon as you can get a blaze rod, awesome thing to do is get the potion of fire resistance, as you can see, and then you can drink that, go into the nether, sit where the blazes are, and basically just hack them to death. I also created a new sword. The other one was getting really annoying, so yeah, I'm gonna change that about. So I've upgraded that sword, plus I couldn't remember where I put the sword, then I found it, so I've got a spare. Yeah, that's it really. I mean, honing has been going along quite well, so you can see that I've got mine efficiency 3 on both of these bits of picks. I've got fortune 2 on one, which I will get, and I found the fortune 2 in a dungeon, so when I had to look in the chest, it was just there. So yeah, when I can get, I've got some books somewhere. Yeah, there we go. I've got 60 books and I've got loads of wood. Plus I've got tons of wood outside and also in here, as you can see. We've got a ton of wood. So what I'll do is create some bookshelves and we'll get ourselves an enchanting station. Once we've got that, we should be able to enchant some of our stuff with, you know, some really cool chants. I would like some enchanted diamond armor, but I haven't found enough diamonds, so yeah. So this time we're going to double our ore, because we're going to get some machines. We're also going to sort out the power issue. The power issue is beginning to annoy me. So what I did between episodes is I went downstairs, and obviously the last of the episode we got the flux dust, which is you put the redstone underneath the thing and smash it. Perfect. So we've got that. As I said, I've got a few more resources and crafted up a couple of extra pieces. So energy cables, really straightforward to create those. The dielectrics are basically dielectric paste, which I used lava buckets and coal and clay. You change it into dielectric paste. The paste is then used with the iron bars to create 8 of these rods. If you want a vertical one, you basically just put a horizontal one in and it will change it up. And then literally there is a couple of things. You've got the small hardened capacitors and that kind of stuff. So this one here is 2 iron ingots with a basic capacitor, and a basic capacitor is really straightforward, dielectric paste, a block of redstone and some iron. So it's really straightforward to actually make those, and that does 1.4 FE, 1000 FE a tick, more than enough for what we need right now, and we can always upgrade them at a later stage. However, the flux stuff is what I want. So I want the flux plug, I want a flux point. Where are we? Provides energy to adjacent blocks, and this receives energy from adjacent blocks. So this is putting it in, and this is pulling it out. So what I've gone ahead and done is obviously the flux dust. We've got a few of those. We need a couple of eyes of ender, so I'm going to get 2 of those to start with. Now the flux blocks are these things with obsidian. So some obsidian. Oh crap, I need more obsidian. Alright, we'll go and get that. That was an oversight, but we'll go and get some more obsidian in a second. There we go. Right, so we'll go and grab that in a moment. However, we should have enough to at least put the plug in. So we've got the, no, we need a flux block, which takes that. So we've got 1 flux block. We might run out of resources pretty quickly for this, which I didn't quite calculate. Yeah, because we need flux cores, so we need obsidian. So we'll get some more obsidian and we'll sort that out. This is pretty straightforward. We need 6 of these, 2 bits of glass, and that gives us a basic £1,000,000 storage, or 1,000,000 FE storage, £1,000,000 storage, 1,000,000 FE storage. Again, need quite a lot of flux cores, but it is worth it, and I've got 8 ender pearls, so yeah, it is worth it. Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Alright, this is kind of cool though, jumping around and going into the mining. So I just created like a little mining section, just so that I could get down here quite easily. And alright, so let's grab a bucket of water, shove that down there, and put that one over there. Alright. So now what we should do is be able to mine some of this stuff. So let's get over here. I want this iron first. So a bit of water. Grab this. So the aim by the end of this episode is I want to have a starting of a flux network. I think that would be rather cool, being able to put energy in and take energy out. That would be nice. Plus also that's wireless then as well, so we don't have to worry about cables, we just need to cable certain parts. So the machines that are in one area of the base can be in the opposite area of the base where the actual power generation is, and I kind of like that. So that will be cool. We'll have our power generation on one side, we'll have our machines and stuff on the other, or we can have an up and a downstairs, you know, just less cables really. So that will be good. Hence the reason why I'm doing this, so that we can get a little bit more resources for that project. The other thing that I would like to do is, I love this pick. This pick is nice. It's got Fortune 2 on it. It's got, you know, a decent like durability. The speed is pretty good. I kind of like it. However, I would like a flux bore. I'd like the mining gadgets as well. However, the flux bore is what I'm used to. So what I'll do is get that one first, and then maybe in an episode coming up we'll go through and we'll get the mining gadget as well. I do like the fact that the mining gadget like is kind of good, and also you've got the other gadgets as well from Direwolf20 that work really well. I just kind of like them, so that would be good. So we'll do that. But a flux bore would make our life easy, especially for mining resources for me between episodes. I wouldn't have to spend a couple of hours trying to get shit. I would be able to just blitz my way through and we're good. So how many of these have we got? 13, so we'll get another 1. Actually we'll get another 3 and then we'll go back upstairs. Yeah. This is the boring bit, but it's not too boring, so that's cool. Yeah, those waypoints really do come in handy though. I mean, I love the way that they work. once you've got ender pearls, you can actually craft them, which is kind of cool. So waystone. So yeah, like you've got emeralds and you've got ender pearls, and yeah, you can make the warp stones, which I think is absolutely awesome. That's so cool. They're just really, I mean, already I'm using them probably a lot more than I should, but it's just nice not having to disappear, like go up the stairs and disappear off and try and run myself over to this place or that place. I could just literally use that, jump in, gone. Yeah, so nice. Right, so storage we'll leave for a second. We have one of those balls, so we need another 4 of those. We need another couple of eyes of ender because we're going to need a couple more of these. So 2, 3, okay, we can do 3 right now. And I'm sure that if we take that out of there and then go and find how many blazes we've got, there, blaze rods. So stick it in there, you get a couple, so we'll put another one in there. And then what we'll do is we'll get another couple. 3 for now. Right, so we should have enough to do that. So we now have that receives energy into the network. Okay, so that's basically going to sit on top of the Stirling generator and just accept energy. Right, so that's our in point. Now this is our end point, so it's the flux point. So this is the output, provides energy to adjacent blocks. So I've already crafted up a couple of redstone things. We need to craft up a couple more of these. Alright, I'm going to need some more, but I've already crafted up a couple of those, so we'll whack in one of those for the time being. Just one. We don't need too many at the moment. So we've now got an in and an out. Now what we need is we need a storage. So this is the basic storage. It goes up obviously to the next tier. Where is it there? Which is 8 million, and then to the gigantic 128. And these can basically stack together. So yeah, they're really cool. That allows wireless charging, which would be really cool. These are flux blocks though, that's massively expensive at the moment. Alright, so we need the basics. So this is the basics. We need 6 flux blocks, which is these. So we need 6 of these. Crap. And I can only do 2. Scheiße. Alright. Yeah, I knew this was going to be a problem. Alright, so to get these, we need obsidian. To get obsidian... yeah, there's not really an easy way. One of those magma... oh, okay, that's kind of an easy way. If I knew what that was and how to... cogwheel, tiny little buttons, and that's it. Yeah, okay, that's getting massively complicated. Right, so what have we got? We got 2 of them. We need 4 more. So we need 4 more of these, which means we need 4 more of these, which means we need... yeah, quite a lot. So we need 16. And how many have we got? 2, right? Yeah, we got 2, but we need 16. Alright, fair enough. Let's go downstairs again. It's that way. Alright, so we need 16 in total to make that. So, not too bad. Right, so I've been working out what I'm going to do to the base. And as soon as we've started to get some power and stuff, and we've got the flux bore, what I'll do is I'm going to go mining extensively. So as soon as we got the flux bore, I'm going to literally be up and down into the mining, and I'm going to strip mine. I will pick a Y level and just go for it in one direction, switch over 2 blocks, and then come back on that other direction. And the idea is to get as many resources so that we don't have to go hunting for stuff, and we can just literally pick it out of the ME system and sort that out. There's also some upgrades to the ME system that I want to do. So I want to get at least a 16k or a 64k. 64k would be brilliant. If I could get enough resources to do a 64k ME drive, I would be massively happy, and I'll just fill in the bloody water when the lava Stupid twat. So yeah, I'm literally gonna try and get as many resources as possible. The other thing that we will do is, once we've got enough resources for the ME system, we will then be able to start the auto crafting. Now, the auto crafting, I'm not going to put every single recipe that I do, or I'm not going to, put all the recipes, etc., and how I do them on a video. I think that would be kind of boring. So what I will do is I will do the first couple, and then I will go ahead and just make the auto crafting recipes, because with refined storage it's really simple to do. You get a crafter, you get a pattern, and then you just link it to the network. Then it becomes available. So you need the crafting cores, like the CPUs, if I remember rightly. Or is that ME? No, that's applied energistics, so we don't even need that. We just need the crafters. So that's even better. Yeah, because this is refined storage. So yeah, you just need the crafters, don't you? I'm sure you don't need that. Unless you do one of those big... Yeah, look, see? With the crafter, that's where it comes into. This is the storage. Alright, yeah. So that basically is if you've got one of those big pattern storage things. These little crafters come in really handy, and they're not that they're not that expensive. They're expensive, but they're not that expensive. These ones though, I'm sure these are the ones that push. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they push into your inventories. So yeah, that's right. Yeah, so you put the crafter on top so that you can actually put it on top of whatever machine you're using, so that it will do that. So that would be quite cool. So definitely going to get into that next episode, or the end of this one, depending on how stupidly and weirdly slow I am at this. However, we're very weirdly slow at this. Alright, there's 12. How many do we actually need of these? Right, there's the thing, so we need 4 more. Which means we need another one of those. Alright, so there's 3. We need 1 more. 1 more. So we need an Eye of Ender, I'm guessing. Yep, probably. Then we need one of those. No, we don't. We don't need one of those either. We need one of those. There we go. And then the last block, like so. Once we've got the block, then we can put 6 of those in place. I'm sure I've got some glass panes. There we go. There's our basic storage. So what we will do is so we want it near the ME system, because we don't, we want to expand that way with the ME. We want to expand, where do we want it actually? You know what? We could probably get away with putting it behind for now. Yeah, behind sounds good. We're not going to be down in this section for very long, because we are going to do what was suggested and go up. That's always been the plan. We start off at the bottom, we work ourselves up and back in the mountain. Right, there's the storage. So we will dump the dynamo here. We will then put these little cable things so that we can have a couple more dynamos and stuff in the future going out this side, I think. Yeah, that would be cool. So we can put another one here. Nope, there even. We'll get this one back. There we go. And then we'll put the flux. This provides, this receives energy into the network. So that goes here. We right click that, and we need to create a new network. So we're going to call this Synet. We'll stick with the blue actually. Synet it is. Do we need a password? Not particularly. Let's just create that. Right, there we go. There's Synet. And I love this. I mean, there's so many things that you can do with this. like wireless charging, apply, enable wireless charging. That's so cool. Flux plug, right, there we go. Then we've got the statistics. We've also got other people. So if you're on a server, this is kind of really cool. You can also create a new network. So we've got our network called Synet. So now whenever we decide that we're going to put or take out energy from the system, which we are definitely, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Alright, so we'll run cables underneath. Yeah, that would be a good idea actually. Alright, so we're going to run some cables underneath. And we're going to go across this side. So we've got our energy storage there. And we're going to have our machines and stuff over this side. So what we will do is, obviously when we've got the machines and stuff, they're going to sit up. And then we'll go down and underneath the floor. Like so. And up. And that should connect there, there we go. And then down the bottom we will add our flux point, like so. And then we will set that to Synet. And now what we should have, there we go, we've got a plug and a point. Perfect. Alright, so let's just cover this over with cobblestone for the moment. These are where our machines are going to sit. This thing needs to be on a network. And now there's no energy coming out because I forgot to put coal in it. Right, so if we go up here for the moment, and we'll put that one in there as well, what we will do is we'll split the coal because I can't be bothered at the moment. So we'll do 2 of those. And then over here you should start to see there we go. This is how much is going into the system, and this is how much energy we've got stored. So as you can see, we've got a ton of storage coming in, and it's a positive number at the moment. So this is why I love this. Look at that, really consistent. So yeah, plugs, points, blah 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 blah, excellent. This thing should be getting power, which it is. We're good. That now means that wherever we decide, so once we've got a bit more obsidian, obviously, we can then shove anything anywhere, add a point, because it's not a plug, add a point, a flux point, and we can then just have energy there. So you can see that we can generate the storage, and if we add another one on top of there, then obviously the entire network storage increases. Really cool. Love this stuff. And you can upgrade these to huge and, you know, gargantuan and all that kind of shit, and just keep adding them. You can also give them a priority, which is kind of cool, or name them. Very nice. But anyway, we have a surplus of energy. It's coming from these two. All right, these are going to be running until this is full. Not really a problem. We're going to have a backlog of energy anyway, so I'm quite happy with that. All right, so these things come in handy, which is nice. We got some powers. Right, so I've created some machine frames. So machine frames are relatively easy. A couple of tin gears. So it's a tin gear, which is tin and an iron nugget or tin. Really straightforward. Then it's surrounded by iron and glass, and that creates a machine frame. Now the machine frames are the ones that do the pulverizers and the magma crucible and the blast chiller and the fluid encapsulator and the sawmill, and there is 2 machines that I really, well, there's 3 machines that I really want. So you got the pulverizer, which pulverizes stuff. Funny that. I want the pulverizer. So let's go over here and get a pulverizer. So what do we need for a pulverizer? So we need a copper. So we need 2 copper gears. Again, this is why I like an ME system, because you can drag it, drop it back into there, and then it's immediately available for you to use. We have a pulverizer. Okay, so the pulverizer is going to smash the ores together, and then we want a redstone furnace. We're not going to type it in there, we're going to type it in down here. So we know we want a redstone furnace, and that is there. So we need some bricks, which is some clay. So we don't have that. So if we get a little bit of clay, we need 8 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's get that smelted up. There we go. So while that's smelting up, let's go and check what else we need. We need a redstone flux coil, which is gold and redstone, which I've done a couple of these anyway, because I knew we were going to make these machines. So that's already sorted. We need a couple more copper gears. Was that 2 copper gears? That was 2 copper gears, and we need some more copper. Right, that's fine. We can get some more copper. And that should be it. We got 1 machine frame, and then we should be good. So if I go over to here, that's still smelting. I know that we're going to need some more tin, but I want to put that in the pulverizer. And I also need some more copper, which works out that we need to put that in the pulverizer too. So over here, we are going to have the machine. Where are we going to have the machine actually? So we're going to have the machine coming here, and then maybe importing directly into the system through the back. So we'll stick the pulverizer here, and we'll stick the redstone furnace here. The pulverizer, obviously, because we're using these cables and we're on the network already, is got power, which is good. So we shove the tin in there, and what we should see is it should smash it down into a little bit of pile of dust, basically. And then you smelt the dust, and we're good. So you get 2 tin dusts. So we're doubling what we've got, which is perfect, and we get this extra crap as well. Right, so we could export this quite easily by going to the configuration and auto export, and we can auto import as well. So we can have a hopper on the top or a chest on the top, and it will automatically suck whatever's in the chest into the here, which is kind of cool. The auto output for the moment is, what we're going to do is going to put it out to the right, because what I want to do is put that. Yeah, see, look, that's gravel and stuff. So we might actually import this back into the system to then take it out of the system again. Not sure. We'll work that out in a minute. At the moment, we're quite happy just doing what we're doing. So we haven't got enough ore to make it massively difficult right now. So if we go back over here and not be a dildo and put 2 of those in there, and then get 1 of those. So we now have a redstone furnace. So if we shove that down here, we can then smelt our dust in the redstone furnace, and it will just act like a normal furnace. It acts like a normal furnace, it's just obviously it uses power instead of coal, so it's a bit more efficient. That's it. So if we shove our copper in there, we should get 2 copper. It's not going to be enough for what we need. We are going to need to go down and find copper, and I'm sure I saw copper actually down here. We do need a couple of copper though, because I need to make 1 more machine, and I'm pretty sure that they use copper gears. Now, where did I see the copper? I'm sure I saw it down here. See, this is the normal way of coming down, without using the waste, without using the way stone. There we are, copper. No, that's redstone. That's not what I'm looking for. This is not the ore you're looking for. Oh, crap. Yeah, this was supposed to be easy. I was supposed to remember where it was. Is it in there? No, it's not in there either. Oh, crap. Alright, let's go. Is it up there? It might be up here actually. So copper appears most places, but it's usually higher up. It's more abundant. So it may very well be. There's some more ore. Not really the ore I was looking for. What the hell is that ore? Lead. Oh, I haven't got much lead. That comes in handy quite a bit. Alright, let's have a look down here. Iron. What? Piss off. I'm looking for copper. Unless you can help me get lost. Lapis? You find everything except copper. I mean, it's always the way, isn't it? Do we even need copper? Right, so for the last machine, I want an induction furnace, which is this one. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 And that uses Invar, which I can't even make anyway at the moment. Well, I can make Invar because it's copper and... Is it copper? Copper dust. So Invar is a blend. So if we go to here, there we go. So iron, nickel, and a fire charge. Really? Okay. A fire charge? I mean, I've got fire charges, but... Oh, there we are, that's better. Yeah, iron and nickel. Oh, do I have nickel is the question. I know I've got iron, but do I have nickel? If I don't have nickel, then this is a waste of time looking for other bits and pieces. Oh god, there's 2 of them up there. I don't really want to fight 2 of them. It's gold. Alright. Any copper? Come on, copper. No. Right, let's go back up to the top. I'll always find some later, but yeah. Alright, let's go home. It's Invar blend anyway that we need, so I might have enough to do 1 or 2 Invar, but I don't think I've got enough to do all of that Invar. So yeah, we're gonna have to disappear around anyway. So let's just go back. Let's not go this way though, because that's going away from my house. This way might help, because that's going towards it. I really am sure that... Oh, I'm damn sure there was some around here somewhere. That's really annoying. I can't remember what area I was in when I hit it and then thought, oh, I don't need that right now. Little do I know that I actually need that right now. No. Alright. This is getting boring for camera, so let's go back up and see what we actually need, and let's just ignore these people. Piss off, skeleton. Oh, piss off. Alright. Come on, let's go. We've still got our flux board to get, so the flux boar is going to take a little bit more resources as well, so I didn't quite get enough. What we'll do then is, I think what we'll do is leave the induction smelter. We've got our power going. As you can see, this is now using 6 FE. Wow, that burnt through all of that. That's got 755,000, so that's not too bad. I mean, we've got a decent amount, but we don't have a decent amount of coal anymore. So we're going to need a lot more coal. Right, so I'm going mining again, which is fine. It's not too bad. Alright, they're filling that up, so that's fine. We've still got a surplus, a massive surplus, so we're not in a bad position. We just need to find a couple of things. Right, before I sort that one out, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 Invar, because we need 2 of these. The Invar takes 2 pulverized iron and 1 pulverized... 2 pulverized iron and 1 nickel. So do we have nickel? Knuckle? Nickel. No, we don't. Shit. Alright, so we need to go and find some nickel. So we can't really do an induction smelter. But an induction smelter, as you can imagine, will use induction coils to smelt items, which basically means it gets really hot and melts the two together. So instead of us having to convert it to dust and then put it into an Invar ingot, we'll basically be able to just put in nickel and iron here, and it will smelt it into Invar ingots. So there's a lot of recipes that allow us to do this with the induction smelter, as you can see. So iron in here with these things, so sand and yeah, there we go, gives us a chance to get, there's a 20% chance that we'll get a nickel ingot, what I might do is actually do that instead. So we've got nickel ore, so I've got to look for that nickel ore. Or alternatively, an ore child will convert it to nickel ore, so we can use stone. Whoa, that is, oh my god, it's runes. Okay, so we would need to make some runes, which, oh my god, man, yeah, that's going to be way too complicated. Alright, so for the time being, we will go and... What was it? It was iron ore, wasn't it? Gave us a chance if we put it in a pulverizer. Yeah, a 20% chance for nickel dust. And that's with... we got any gravel? We have. So if I grab some flint, we've got an increased chance of getting some stuff if I put that in there. So, right, we've got 2 copper, which we'll throw in... No, we won't throw in there, actually, because we're going to need that to actually smelt between the two. Right, so we've got a 20% chance of actually getting some nickel from here, which is not bad. You know, it's at least we wouldn't have to go and try and find it, so that's not too bad. So I think what we'll do is I'm going to smelt up a whole load of this stuff. I'm going to also go and try and find some more ore. I need some more coal. A whole bunch of stuff is what I actually need to go and look for, unless I've got some in here, which I don't believe I have, because we still haven't moved everything to the ME system. Just in material, yeah, ME system. We still haven't moved everything to the grid, just because we don't have enough space and we need more resources. However, we've got the power, we've got the pop. There we go. 1 nickel dust. Nice. Okay, so we just need tons more of them. Just need tons more. What does that give us? That gives us, so if we do 2 iron to that, we get 3 in-bar blend. We just need 1 more. Oh, that's alright, we just need 1 more. So 1 more chance and we've got our invar. Is it? No, 2 more, sorry. Yeah, 2 more, then we've got our invar. We need another machine frame, so we need some tin to go around there, which I think we've already got in the system. We need some sand and we need a blast furnace, which I stole from somewhere. At least I'm pretty sure I stole a blast furnace from somewhere. Oh, come on, I stole it from a village. Either way, I can go back to the village and steal a new one, because I'm sure I stole a blast furnace from one of the villagers. I can't seem to find it right now, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there was one. That's where I got the screwdriver. Either way, yeah, we don't need it right this second anyway. So yeah, I will go and find a blast furnace. I think that's a good place to wrap up. We've got the flux bore, which we will obviously do once we've got a few more resources. So let's just have a look and see what resources this will require. So we're going to require gold, which we've got. We've got a little bit of tin. We're going to need some more. This, iron and copper, actually we've got that as well. So the flux bore is there. We will need the other stuff from thermal. So we will need some of the upgrades to the flux bore. So if we go into the upgrades, we've got, yeah, some of the, well, we got these things. Improves the base attributes. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's worth looking into, so we'll see that. There are mining upgrades somewhere, if I remember rightly. I think it is some of these. Radio enhancements, I think that's that. Yeah, so we know that we're going to use some of these extra parts as well, so we'll just get a few more. Thermalpedia might be quite a good idea. Yeah, a book and a crescent hammer. There we go, we've got 1 more nickel, which is good. A book and a crescent hammer. So book is there, crescent hammer is here, and there we go, Thermalpedia. Now instead of worrying about stuff like that, we can just go and have a look at it. So technology, there's the augments. Yeah, so here we are. Expanded RF core, link, fucking integral components. yeah, so I mean this is absolutely huge. So we're going to need gold and invar again, lumium, enderium, electrum. So lots more resources, but yeah, we'll do that anyway. Right, I will collect all those resources. Next time we are going to do the induction smelter, and we're also going to sort out the flux bore, and then we should be quite set. But in the meantime, I'm going mining for resources. There we go, look, it stopped transferring. So that's going to obviously still sort its inventory out, but it won't transfer unless it needs it. Perfect. Alright, I have been Syntosis, you have been awesome. Laters.